Hello everybody and welcome back to beautiful Tropico, which has received lots and lots of new ornaments and monumental buildings in the last episodes. As we can see, a beautiful cathedral here, our college, and where we have our district here for the Colosseum soon. Now, one thing that I don't like here is the street here and here. What we're going to do instead of that one is, well, we're going to have a bigger park right in front of that. So I want to have a park here, and I want to have a park here and here, and we can then hopefully have a plaza park or something like that. I don't know, this one, it doesn't look that nice to me. Let's try it out again to have a different park in front of it. I know there's a plaza or something like that we might squeeze in here. Now this is more looking like it, so that we have a little plaza here in front of it where we have those tiles. So I want to do the same thing for this park here still as well. Then we can get rid of this one here, so we do have a few tiles here, because this is then connecting right to the Colosseum in that case here. And this park here, well, this is just looking fine, I think, going into a bit of the green area here. So once we are getting rid of this one here, very good, then we can go up here and we can actually change the variations of this one here with Alt and mouse wheel. I didn't see that. And that means that we have another park then here, or plaza here, then with those tiles there. Then we can have our monument here, which I'm not going to build right away, because then we would advance to the next era right away, and that is something I really don't want at this point. We're still in the Cold War technically, you know, so 1965, probably with the 90s we're going with the modern era. We still have lots of buildings though, you know, so we don't lose anything right away. Now that is that. Having a bit of money there on the side again, we have that. Here I want to squeeze in a nice little, well, restaurant we could have here. It's a beautiful restaurant there right in front with all the parks that are surrounding it. I think this is fitting in there nicely, and we do have a bit of space here, and this is a perfect location for another metro station, because we don't have a metro station here at the moment, as you can see. So having a metro station here then makes sense around these fun buildings there. That's that. Have we... Oh yeah, we probably could have a metro station over here then too. There might, we can squeeze one in. Right, let's have one here too. So then all the buildings here have a metro station. We might have then one for the government district, something like that. Otherwise, this really speeds up the transport of my people. So looking outside here, how's it looking with the bunkhouses? No, they're still pretty full there. So people still rather live close to that. I mean, in this case here, I understand it, right? They have a fast food joint right around the corner there, and then their housing spot. What else do you need? Burgers and work and your home in one area. Money-wise, oh yeah, we have higher export rates now than ever, though this time is probably hopefully an exception. Another thing that comes to mind right away is that we don't have a lot of green spots here, so we might just fill them there with a few nice little parks there. So this one here and this one here, as we can see, attraction in this area is not the highest. Having some parks here and there does improve that, and they really don't cost us that much, so we might just have a few more. I think there was one here. There's a little nice green spot for this area there. Beautiful. As the sun is going down, there are actually people sitting up here too. Beautiful. I love the details on this one here. The restaurant is full right away. Of course, that's probably because we have a metro station here where lots of people actually traverse with that. And here our college, there is a mad scientist going in there right now, probably developing a nuclear bomb, for us or something like that. I don't know. Now, next up, what we still want to do, new buildings. We do have lots of them, and one comes to mind that is interesting, the bank. So this one here generates interest on your treasury. In that case here, it's a cool building. And of course, this is one of these buildings that you just have in the government district, something like that. So over here, actually, I don't want to have it here because, oh, actually, we could have it here, the bank. We have the bank just beside the cathedral. I mean, why not, right? Having the bank here, we have lots of high quality buildings here then at some point, because we're going to high, yeah, let's have it here. The high entertainment buildings and stuff like that. There we have our embassies. One of them has a free slot, and we're going to invite the Eastern Bloc into our embassy here, so we can improve now our relations with them as well. Right now we're not that high, so we cannot even praise them. We can praise the Western powers, but as we can see, well, money-wise, reputation-wise, we're pretty much capped. Cannot do much there. Let's have a look at the rates here. We have some treasure hunts going on right now. I want to have some more blueprints then as well, especially those blueprints, because that saves me a lot of money there, even more than treasure hunts, because they only give me occasionally the 10 grand that I want. Other than that, I don't care about 5,000 rate points, for example, which I get most of the time. Now here, students 24 of 24, can we increase that somehow? We might increase the budget, so we have a higher efficiency. Brain cells and brain cells. Every time a student graduates, there is a 50% chance that he will emigrate in exchange for $300. Oh, that's not a good exchange. I don't want to sell off my people there. I love that building, the college, beautiful. The bank being in construction there. Does it look too cramped here? Might be looking a bit too cramped there at some point. Yeah, occasionally, I don't know. There's the bank now. We do we have more? We can afford to Trade Institute. Provides a forecast of market trends. Ministry appoints ministers suggested by political factions to improve individual aspects of Tropican society or to gain illegal earnings from accepting bribes. Sounds interesting. The ministry, I have the perfect location for that right in front of my palace. There are my ministers then. Aircraft carrier, no, something like that. This says military point here. Hospital. We don't have a hospital yet. Provides healthcare to my citizens. Very important. I think healthcare is one of the problems that we have there right now. Aside my homeless problem. Right, so healthcare. 64, actually it's not that bad. No, we don't need a hospital at this point. The bank is coming up. That's important. Nice building there. Just at this plaza here. This is going to be a high quality area, I tell you that. And yeah, we have the bank now. We could extend our credit limit by 5,000. No, don't need that. National Bank, the building generates 5% interest on the treasury up to cap of $1,000 every month. The interest rate diminishes with every additional bank operating on this work mode. Alright. So at least a bit of money there, and the first workers are coming in. I think they will now need college education. Yep, that is the minimum, so that's pretty high education here. And this one here, for example, is filthy rich. Let's have a look at him. Where is he? This guy here. Oh, he walks around in a suit there as well. And he is filthy rich. Living here somewhere and going now to the bank. Now, for those people, of course, for the filthy rich, I will also need a district, or I will also need where they can live. We do have for the housing there the mansion. High quality residential building for 2 households. Tenants must be rich or better, you know, so that case. And yeah, what better location for that than having the beach there, right, for those people here and close to the Colosseum then. So let's have 2 of these mansions for now here, right? Having then here a little promenade where those people live, especially here then as well. I can see that already. So here we have the filthy rich then living, closing in then right on the tourists there. I like that. Having that here, and here we're going to have, well, since we do need more housing, we're going to have some tenements here as well. Right, so the people can live here then in that area there. We probably will want something like the fast food joint here as well, so that not only we have that every now and again, but here we can have one. And what I need is the metro station here as well. That fits in there perfectly. Having the metro station here, and probably for those poor souls then, oh, look at that. It's really not looking pretty there. But let's have a park here. And a park here, so we make this a bit more beautiful, since there we have our factories, you know, and I can just squeeze in a few more factories than here if I want to. And then, I mean, that is around the palace, but it's fine, I think. And then we have a few more parks here now where more and more people are going to live then at some point. We got a new blueprint, the prison for the espionage. That's pretty good, because I think the prison was really expensive last time that I checked it with the blueprint, and I think it's going to be also very expensive to build. Now, where is the prison though? Raids and military, government. It should be under government. There it is. Yeah, 12,000 it costs us a prison, but I don't think we have high criminality, so we're not going to do that now. I think there's coming a quest for that anyway at some point. Childhood museum. We still have that quest here. Communist demand. Have a childhood museum. Let's do that. We haven't had that yet. Is it luxury entertainment? Is it education? Yes. Childhood museum. There it is. 3. Oh, that's expensive though. 10,000. We can do that. Nice one. And yeah, let's have that here close to my palace. We could have that one here, right? Or here. At the end. Yeah, at the end of the road we have the childhood museum there, just behind the palace. Squeezing it in there. Nice one. People... Oh, are they all filthy rich? Yes, some of them are. Some of them are only rich. Those are the poor ones. Right, so we are producing some interest now. I'm eager to see how much that is at the end of the day. It's a beautiful building for sure. I really love the buildings there. And here we get now the mansions. So people should be living in here right away. Yeah, it didn't even take a second there and already the first people moved in here. So of course I expect a nice income from those mansions there. And I am getting a good income out of these buildings there per month. $68. Pretty good, gotta say that. I can make some money with these mansions there. And they look nice here at the beach. And I can already see that we're going to have some high quality luxury entertainment then here as well, behind the Colosseum. There we have the next one. Anyone? Anyone? No one wants to live in this mansion there. Okay, so this one's full right away. I think this is all the rich that we have so far. Right, so we can keep this one here. Upper class? Upper class? No, let's keep them at normal rich. Normal richness is fine. Have a fire, a good export though there, 40,000 again, and yeah, we are now waiting for those housing buildings here to be constructed. And the childhood museum over here. And then we have finally this mission here. I think I have it over a decade now active then. And the childhood museum is coming up. There we got it.
Presidente. And of course, we all rejoice equally.
It is as Comrade Marx said, from each according to his ability, to each according to his need. Of course, you have an abundance of both ability and need, so it makes sense that you're the one who gets to live in the palace. And in that case, let's go with... do we actually have communists? I don't think we have communists anymore, so let's go with the money. Because I don't think the communists would be... Oh, actually we do have them, but we are pretty high with them anyway, it doesn't matter. There we have a childhood museum. Just where we have our palace there, nice, and then, well, we have open forest area. Looking good. And what I just remembered is now that we have a bit of electricity, we still should have a bit, yeah. I can actually have a radio station, we don't have that yet. There it is. There's a radio station, increases the liberty in the area, broadcasts propaganda affecting workers at their workplaces. And it's not even expensive, you know, so it's a pretty good building there. It's not even that big. The only problem is, though, we need to find a suitable location for it. It has a huge radius, though. Having it probably somewhere here. Yeah, I think I like to have it behind the bank there. We do have a broad circle of it. I mean... could squeeze it in here. No, I cannot do that. So having it here behind the bank, either way, either that. So that would affect quite a lot of buildings and more buildings to come, because of course people are going to live here as well. So I think, yeah, we're going to have the radio then here, and here we're going to have then a street also into the government district, of course, thanks to that street system here. I cannot connect them. It's quite incredible. Oh, very good, thank you. Right, and there we can then have... yeah, let's park here. And another park here. And I like that it automatically chooses which park would make the most sense, you know, because with this we do have some beautiful tiles here everywhere. And this makes sense, having that close to the buildings there, so it merges with the building tiles there. And I really like that system. It's pretty smart about that, so yeah. There is another tile, for example. Of course, I could manually choose if I want to have grass there instead of those tiles, but that's fine. Treasure hunt, research, mandatory waste sorting. Okay, only this mansion here is still being housed. I don't know why. We definitely should have more than that. And the grocery store is really full though. Lots of people here. Probably going to have a street here too. Around that. So this block here is then completed. And here we're going to have then some, yeah, fun buildings, more or less. We have that the opera house, the casino, golf course, gourmet restaurant. Oh, that's expensive though. Sounds like a good idea though. Funfair Pier provides fun to visiting citizens and tourists, preferred by child tourists. Visitors must be at least poor, and we can afford that. So that's a... Oh! Is that something for... Oh, that's something for the ocean. Very good. Very good. We can actually have that here. Yes, let's have this one here. I like that. Right, so that we have the street right away for that. Then we have the restaurant. And since it's a fun fair, there will be lots of... Oh, and the arcade. We might have the arcade here then too. We can actually afford it. Yeah. Having the arcade then here. There we're going to have luxury entertainment. The Colosseum. Oh, this is looking good then. Very nice. 1969. We know that with the Colosseum we will advance to the modern era. So I'm going to wait on that for a bit longer. It's not modern yet. The revenue is not that high anymore though. Look at that, 10,000 with the latest fighter, and this one only has 25,000 then. I think we'll need another Teamster office. I think they're quite overwhelmed with all the new industries that I've installed. So let's have another Teamster office. There it is. And in that case, might have it over here. We do have the metro station here anyway. Should be fine. And we have the car factory here too. And yes, we do have one here, two here actually. Yeah, having one here is fine. Let's do that. Actually, let's quick build it. I don't want to wait all the time. So long on that. And we get the first workers coming in here already. So hopefully that does something. And second shift there as well for even more jobs. And let's increase the budget for all Teamster offices by... another step here, so that I really want to see more money coming in here, more goods are being transported. There are lots of trucks are coming right now to the port. Good to see, but it needs to be more. Very good. The next one will be definitely better. As we can see, lots of cars are waiting there as well in the vehicle company, so I don't know what's going on there. No cars here at the dock. They're the most profitable one. We can see that...
Freedom is all that matters, Presidente. Freedom for the market. Help me free the market, and its invisible hand will make our financial dreams
Okay, the
come
capitalists want me to have a golf course.
The tool of the oppressors. Help me promote freedom through equality.
Let's have a golf course. I don't want state-controlled media. And yeah, cars are the most valuable one. We can actually look that up. I think here, trade, that we have the goods and prices. And then we can actually sort all the goods that we produce or that are affecting us. And in this case here, cars 29,000. Look at that, the price right now. Then comes the jewelry, the weapons, the furniture, so all those things. Having a look at the trade. Furniture we sell. Cigars we sell. Canned food we sell. Oil we still sell. Okay, and plastic, right? New trade license, 15,000 is a bit much. I haven't seen a card export yet here for the communists, that is. But it's not really much. No, no good car trade route so far. Plus 5% is nothing. Oh, very little, that is. 35,000. Looking good. The next freighter is coming. Some more trucks still. No cars here. That was a huge boost. Toys. Get a bit of foreign aid there by the Western powers. So it's important to increase our reputation with the other superpower as well. There's a bit of money now coming in. Very good. Lots of trucks. Very good. 59,000. That's fine. No cars yet. It's incredible. 60,000 that is. We have a good amount of money there again. I would love to see cars here at some point again. There's the Funfair Pier. Nice. And oh, network balance is now negative though. Can we kind of increase that? I think we can increase the budget. Air conditioning, job quality, output is reduced, decreases pollution. No. Let's increase the budget here. Yeah, as you can see, increasing the budget is quite worth it. And we have a positive balance of 84 megawatt again. We do need that for the Funfair Pier. And as we can see, workers are working, people are coming, our support rating is climbing with that, and the arcade here now too. And I'm eager to see, or hopefully, those buildings will also earn us a bit of money there. The arcade that we have here just at the ocean, having a nice little area here for the people who want to enjoy something. And yeah, for housing, we do have these beautiful houses there. I really like the look of them, and they're perfect for people with well-off status or higher. So this is something that we might just have over here then, you know. So this is the district that we have there. We do have the metro station there. We do have the mansions here, and the filthy rich will live here. So this is a good block here for the well-off or something. So we're going to have high-quality luxury fun buildings here and here. But this area here, we can still have some houses there. Yeah, and here as well, I think. Yeah. So people then can watch the ocean there. It's a beautiful place. So let's have a few of these houses here then as well. Right, 4 should be fine for now. And then we can have more of them here then. And look at that, $47,000 coming in, $68,000 we have now. Another dual demand. Oh, the communists really want me with this independence to state controlled. And set the constitutional labor policy to a life's work. I will discard both of them because I don't want that. Yeah, 3% I've lost in my support, but that's fine. Where's the radio? We should have built it by now. There it is. Open mind. Oh, this is good. Increases the service quality of all entertainment buildings in the vicinity by 5. But it cost me 5,000, but it's good. Let's do that. Music all day. Because there are lots of service buildings in the vicinity there, or lots of fun buildings, entertainment buildings. Fun fair is full. Lots of people there, and the arcade then probably... Oh, the arcade is not that popular. But we do earn a bit of money there now, income with the fun fair at least. Arcade still needs a bit of time there to develop, and more houses. Some of them are full right away. This one is empty. The rest is full. That mansion is still full too, but doesn't matter. Here we now have the tenements, so here more people live than working here as well. And the golf course I will still wait, so let's have a look what else we can do. Do we have a surplus of anything? Corn, banana, coffee. The tannery for leather. No, I think we can leave it for that. I mean, I think we have lots of planks there. Furniture has 1,000 planks in there. The shipyard actually needs planks now, so we definitely don't have a huge surplus on that. And how's the Teamster office looking? Fine, we do have now more of them. So that should hopefully increase now the amount of cars being parked at my docks then. That is important. Alrighty, so far so good. Loving it, and we're continuing in the next episode with more buildings, and well, we might actually just start with the tourists now. Stay tuned.